Hi there everybody, this is Arkma. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Berseria. You might be wondering, what am I doing back over here? Well, I think I mentioned in the last part, we didn't get the cat's box that was in a ball. So before we continue onward, I thought I'd just show where that is. It is right to the side of the house. I think I remembered it the first time we came here, but we had a decently longish cutscene, so I forgot about it. But it's 250 cat spirits, found a cats, and we got a Water Norman hat for Magilu and a suit. I hate that I'm going to show this off, but, I mean, it's awful. Alright, just wanted to show that off real quick. We also have an expedition to show.
Take a look at this.
We got 2 wins.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Ooh, we got the Crimson Crystal. An enigmatic crystal discovered on the Centurion Isles, said to balance the energies between our own dimension and another. We got a new skill, new swimwear for Laphicet, interesting. But that's all the specials, so we're just missing the unlock and one more material. So we'll send that out. That means we can see Laphicet and swimwear. Simple swimwear that can be worn under ordinary clothes before a swim. I'm slowly pulling the camera back. They're very small. And then we've got treasures. There it is, right on the side there. I thought you would say something there. Wow, it's spectacular, Velvet. That deep, deep red. It's like a sunset reflected in the ocean. That's what you see? Huh? Did I say something funny? No, not at all. But I hadn't noticed that the same color of the sunset I once saw with Laffy. I guess the beauty in anything comes from what you bring to it. Alright. Well, now that we've done that and we've sent the expedition back, I will meet you guys back over at the end of Morgana Wood, or the Tranquil Woods. And we will continue on that way towards the Therion. Alright, we are back now at the end of the path. So all we have to do now is go towards the Gate of Hell, as it be. We've got Therion Orthrus. It is weak to wind, resists fire and water, and weak to hidden arts.
Wait, I know you. I need those dogs.
Oh shoot. Alright, well we gotta try and push through them no matter the relationship. We'll say, considering this is essentially a gate to the underworld, it's kind of fitting to have a multi-headed dog in charge of this. Ow. Alright, got a stun on it finally. Alright, this is starting to work out much better. Think that'll do it? Perfect.
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate, and then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
Alright, we got 2 level ups there. We also got Elemental Attuned Glasite. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which improves elemental damage on normal mode or above. Awesome. Well, we've got a new skit, Get That Book.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
Alright, but before we do, we've got a few things to finish up here. First, I believe it's somewhere over here. Oh, I saw it peek. Yeah, we've got another cat's box. It's 250, we have just enough. You found a cat's. Bye. Now, there's a few other cat souls things in the area, but if you check the map, we actually have a code red hunt here. It was just kind of standing by and watching us fight the Therion. But, he's not gonna get out of this scot-free. We'll be fighting it in a second. Just wanted to make sure I pick these up. I had so many souls at the beginning of this, and now I barely have enough. Can go right over here. Yeah, we can't see the bottom of that. We fell down that. See, red saffron. A few more souls. Just do a little exploration before we run to that enemy. I'm stuck. Alright, there you are. Get over here, skeleton.
Be extremely wary.
It is Iron Bones, me bones. Undead, armored, and fiend. It's weak to fire, and it's got a little bit of a defense boost. Oh, damn. That didn't quite go as well as I would have liked, but that's okay. It's such a weird move as it just like slowly crawls on the ground. Oh, damn. Oh, we all have slowness now. Oh, wait. Damn it. I need to remember if I'm casting spells, I need to be way further. I'll take it. Just take the hit. Everything's fine. Just keep nailing it. We're starting to do a lot more damage. Keep her going. One more. I think this should finish it. Oh, I didn't quite get what I wanted out of that. But I did break his defense to get a few souls for this. There we go. Took a second, but I got it. And we got the Mirrored Glasite. Grants a random skill that can allow damage to be reflected when nullifying damage on evil mode or above. So unfortunately no use for us here, but I'll still take it nonetheless. Right, I think that's everything in the area, so let's head back over to the house. It seems like morning has come at least.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
That is true. It matches up with what we saw 3 years ago at least. So we saw the book was in Laphicet's room. I just want to do a quick little explore of everything else. I mean, despite the time, nothing has changed.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
Oh, damn. We've got two little text boxes that I want to try and see. I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, here we go.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit.
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Guess you could say we don't need it.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laphicet, he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
I guess so. But we've got nothing else to do. We're heading back to the Vod Eltia now, but...
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break through such resolve. If you weren't a therion, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed, although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Onward we go. I do wonder how this will affect Taliesin.
Look! It's the Book of Innominat!
What's it doing there? Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Innominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Well, shit. Didn't think that'd actually come back for us. We've got the copy of Innominat's book. An book? That's not right. A book copied by Laffy. The original ancient text has annotations in modern language. Oh, wow. That's even better.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
All right. I guess it would be the one way that Artorias wouldn't have known about it. Because I don't think Laphicet ever told him about it. Well, damn. A little bit of help from beyond the grave, as it were. But I do wonder what's going to happen when we go back to Taliesin. I'm assuming some of it had to do with the fog because they were actively interacting with a ball. Or at least the ball of our memories. Now, I could warp back, but I'm going to try and just get some more of these souls. I'm a little hungry for them, because I know we'll probably need it a little more in whatever area we go to next. No, don't do it. Don't do it. But I'll cut back over when I get back to where we have our next cutscene or skit. Gosh,
Its guardian was angry at it.
Oh, I got a new weapon.
You can read a
This Fury Piercer. This weapon clouds vicious minds, making it effective against demi-humans. I didn't mean to get into that battle, but I'll take that. Let's see, it's 124. Is that going to be any good as compared to this? No. Though with the arts attack buff is really nice. It drops my defense and my regular attack stat, so I'm not going to use it. That was just a battle I accidentally got into, so I will cut back when I'm finally out of this forest. Alright, finally back.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a therion, maybe. I mean, there was Medusa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their therions behind barriers and bound to Earth pulse points. A therion can't send malevolence to Innominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye, that's a fact.
Just another mystery to add upon the mysteries. But we just have this little path, this little path left before we make it over to Taliesin, so I'll cut back when I'm over there. I will say, after grinding this a little bit, this spot not too bad for getting cat souls. Oh shit! Thank you, draw distance. Very awesome.
I had no problems here.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those therions back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the therions. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Oh, perfect. Expedition is back.
Our scout ship has returned.
We love to see it.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Great. Let's do this one Ron gets it style, guys.
All right.
Oh, nothing new though. Alright. We do have a new skit, an art to control demons.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Innominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
She has been talking a lot more recently, even if it's more in the background. So, to say she doesn't know about anything would be wrong. Just something we'll have to keep in mind for later, I guess.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant! You were mean!
Well, at least Magulu's here to always lighten the mood. But here we are, back in Taliesin. Kinda curious what we're gonna see behind these doors. Leaving town, are you? You know there's nothing but demon-infested woods out there. Well, it took us a minute to find out, but yes.
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight!
Hey! What did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's alright. Pickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that?
We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorius would have saved them.
Artorius. Right.
Yeah, I think holding out for just one day would have been a little impossible. I love your meatballs. They're the best. You're so sweet. Guess we'll have a little bit of time to just explore around and see what the people around here are saying now. All the land in East Gand is being thrust upward, so the city is slowly becoming more vertical. I don't know how it'll turn out, but if there are more stairs involved, it'll be hard on seniors. Aw, I wish we had some open space to play in, but there are demons outside of town. Playing is a kid's job, so this is a rotten time to grow up in. During the Advent, Lord Artorius first appeared in Taliesin. He wielded strange fires and burned away waves of demons. It was miraculous. He truly is a savior of this world. I don't need to walk upstairs, I'll skateboard up them. It's time for a Taliesin quiz. How many steps are there in the city and port combined? The correct answer is, I won't go to such steps to answer a silly quiz. Come on now, there's no attitude to have. Where's your curiosity? Huh? Where would I even start? I'd be counting all day. So it's like that, is it? You're a boy who just gives up before he even starts, are you? No way, but I mean, be reasonable here. No cats sitting on the stairs today, huh? Ah, that takes me back. How did you know about that? It's been 3 years since there been any cats around. Taliesin is a cat-free city now. That's part of the city rules. 3 whole years. What the fuck did they do to all the cats? I don't like this. What do you mean rules? Who makes a rule that says no cats? That sounds like heresy. Lord Artorius chose to save the many of Taliesin rather than the few of Abal. He is a true man of reason. Everyone should accept Abal's fate, however unfortunate. Hear, hear. It's easy to say he should have saved both, but Lord Artorius is the only is only one man after all, and one man can only do so much. She's been dead for 3 years now. She won't come back no matter how much I wish it was possible. I have to accept it. I understand in my head, but in my heart, I'm so sorry, Nico. So he and Nico were... Damn. 10 years ago or so, lots of people went from Eastgan to the capital to find their fortunes. These days, almost everyone lives where the Abbey tells them to. It's too bad, really. I'd have liked to see what life in the capital is like. I heard there were some ancient ruins sleeping at the bottom of Lake Pernia. I'd wager you could make a pretty penny if you could dredge up any artifacts from down there. I've heard there are some real finds to be had. Still, that's demon territory. You won't be able to spend gold if you're dead. We put a different kind of potpourri in the pillows of each room. The recipes are secret handed down through generations of innkeepers. I won't say that the city seems any less lively, but it definitely doesn't feel as happy. But that could just be the weather out here. Definitely much more cloudy.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the Shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
Well, in terms of population and importance, a ball and Taliesin couldn't be further apart. Lord Artorias used impeccable reason when he chose to protect the many of the city over the few of a village. Doesn't make it hurt less, though. What would the world be like if the sunken kingdom of Highland had continued to thrive? Would Taliesin have been a metropolis today? Alas, either way, Demon Blight would have affected the city just as it is now. Oh, wait. I thought I didn't see anybody, but there was one person in here we could still talk to. The Pernia cliffside path is crawling with demons. We won't be able to defend this place without increased support from the exorcists. I have sent a request, but Eastgand is not their primary concern, unfortunately. You mean they deem some lives more worthwhile than others? Yes, such is the nature of their reason. I mean, this is kind of the only city on this continent that isn't completely gone. I guess there's this southern area, but we haven't gone down there at all. Out there, equipment can spell the difference between life and death. Don't set yourself up for regrets. I don't know if I have anything in particular I need to sell. I could sell a few of these amphibles. Seem to be fine there. We could increase the Kuragane daggers, finally. Blades forged by Kuragane. This will give us a little more attack and arts attack. Very nice.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
What do you mean sunny? It's extremely cloudy. We haven't had a storm or even a scrap of fog here in Taliesin for years. The demons are trouble, but at least the weather's fine. Lo, the shepherd of mankind. He came to Taliesin, his sacred blade of reason, a shining light to guide.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Eleanor?
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on. Hi there! Thanks for having us again!
Let's go.
Keepers! Magic Kazam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this Magicazam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
No, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
That was fucking hilarious.
My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
For real? Oh, we got a new outfit for... Was that Magilo? This is not the right place to be. Jacketless. Don't get the wrong impression. These are shorts. Oh. Wow, it gets rid of her book skirt and it gets rid of her sleeves. Also, her, like, little back thing is slightly different. And then she also has a hatless style that we just got. See, the hat does come off. Don't get any silly ideas about witches. So I guess if you want to run around with her not wearing much else, and you can put other things on her. Give her a mustache. You give her a cowboy hat. Actually, that would kind of work. Wait, hold up. This does kind of work, though. Do I really sacrifice a lot of the look just to do this? I'll do it for now. I think we can make this work. I like the cowboy hat. I like the idea of giving her, like... You give her horns. think I'll just go with that for now. I like this look. That was rather straight and plain. Are you sure the Abbey isn't a better fit? It was kind of funny, though, how straight-laced she would be in that situation. So I thought it made it really funny. I don't know. Just different views on humor. I'm starting to win a fair amount of matches against the guy upstairs. He's been turning up in my dreams a lot recently, too. Oh, does that mean you're falling in love? They're not those kinds of dreams. Take care of that your burden doesn't crush you. In time it shall be lifted and you will be rewarded. Alright, we got 23,500 for completing 4 Code Red hunts, in addition to Beast of Blades. Alright, yeah, we've caught up on everything so far. Most recent being Untarnished Silver Corpse. And if you want to, I believe you can come up here and still fight the guy. Yeah. I want a girlfriend so bad. Someone with like the Lady of the Lake. Lady of the Lake? You mean the princess from that fairy tale? You're aiming a bit high there, buddy. Take a look in the mirror, and at reality while you're at it. Man is down bad. You hate to see it. But I think we've just about explored everyone that we can. We've got like 1 or 2 people here. What pandemonium that was. Everyone chasing cats through the city streets. Don't remind me, you'll put me off of lunch. Oh god, they actually got rid of all the cats. That sucks. Oh, wait, what? Why not show me what you can do on a geoboard? Oh, we have different things here. Flag fetcher rules. The goal of this game is to collect all the cat flags as quickly as possible. Tails coins are rewarded. Well, then I guess next time, we'll do this before leaving for Taliesin. Thank you so much for watching, and have an excellent rest of your day.